Up for sale now, Vehicle Max, we have a 2007 Chevrolet Avalanche Z-71 4-wheel drive, silver pewter with black leather interior. The car has a clean title and a clean Carfax you can view right now for free at our website at vehiclemax.net. It's got the factory color-coded fender flares that come on the C71 package, the 18-inch wheels that come on the C71 package, also the heavy-duty step bars on the side, factory roof rack, 3-piece rigid removable tonneau cover. The tires are not new, but they still got good tread left on them. They don't need to be replaced. Again, as I was saying, it's the C71 4-wheel drive package. Car has no dents, no damage, no hail damage, no major scratches or touch-ups of any kind. By the way, if you're watching this video not a trader, let me tell you, it will cut off at 3 minutes. To see the full 10-minute video or longer YouTube video, please visit our website, vehiclemax.net. Okay? We are located at 3200 Northwest 37th Street, Miami, Florida. 33142 is our zip code. We are open Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday 9 to 5, and we're always closed on Sundays. We have been in the car business since 1992 and have sold over 30,000 cars. We are an accredited member of the Better Business Bureau with an A+ rating. You can check that out at bbb.org. Just punch in vehiclemax.net. If you have any questions, my name is George. I can be reached at 305-218-5462. Okay, let's go ahead and go over one of the many options it's got. I'm going to lock it and do the remote start. Hold on a second here. There it goes. Okay, you gotta hold the little switch for about 3 seconds and it'll start up. This is a neat feature. In the summer, if you want to cool down your car before you get into it, all you gotta do is start it. Just make sure that, of course the AC has to be on when you have turned off the vehicle before, and it'll start off in the same fashion you left it. So you can leave it running for a few minutes to cool it down, or in the winter vice versa. In the winter, if it's very cold outside and you had set the heater before, all you got to do is turn it on. It'll set the heat and it'll warm it up for you. When you're ready to go, all you got to do is unlock the vehicle, walk up to it, open the door, stick the key in the ignition, and drive off. If you change your mind and you decide you're not going or you can't leave yet, all you got to do is press the little button and it turns off. Okay? All right, let me go ahead and unlock it. Let's get inside of it. Check it out. It's got also the vent guards or rain guards, you might call them. Okay, door panels are all solid black with a silver trimming here. We've got, of course, all the standard stuff such as power windows, power door locks, cruise control, tilt wheel. We have dual power seats. Okay, not only do they slide back and forth, but also they go up and down. Power recliner and lumbar support. We've got heated seats and memory seats for up to 2 drivers and the easy in and out button. What it does is once you put the car in park and take off the key from the ignition, the seat slides back just a little more to give you more room to get out. Okay, leather seat. Let me go ahead and pan over it so you can see it's in perfect shape. No tears, no cuts, no burn holes. Matter of fact, there's no burn holes anywhere in the seats, door panels, headliners, carpeting, dashboard, or steering wheel. There's no odor of smoke whatsoever, which leads me to believe this belonged to a non-smoker. Okay, let me go ahead and get inside of it, get it started. Here's your 4-wheel drive switch. Let's get it started here. Get the AC going. Nice and hot today in Miami, Florida. Okay, it's good there. It's not too loud. The way you can hear me talk, maybe 1 notch higher. Alright, got the AC going right now. The car has 64,383 miles. It is still under the manufacturer's powertrain warranty, balance of a 5-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. The car is running right now. I'll go ahead and lower the windows. The 2 front windows, I believe, are 1 touch, meaning you hold down the switch, let it go, and the window goes down on its own. Right front window. Okay. And let's go ahead and do all the windows here. So you can see the windows are tinted. Flip the camera over. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to rev it now, so keep an eye on this dial right here. That's your tachometer. 5.3 V8 flex fuel capable motor. Okay, and the reason I'm doing that is just so you can see that it is running, and you can see that there are no check engine light on, no airbag light on, no anti-lock service, anti-lock brakes, no service engine soon light. The only light that you see that is flashing, it's a seatbelt light. That's because I'm not wearing my seatbelt to shoot a video. Okay, Onstar System, and in a few minutes I'll tell you what that does. By the way, you get 3 free months of Onstar. All you got to do is contact them, and it's like a free trial mode. On the rear view mirror, we have a digital readout for a compass and the outside temperature right there, as you can see. Let's go ahead and get the stereo going. Sounds great, doesn't it? Okay, well right here we have volume controls. This is to lower and this is to raise it. You can mute it also here, and obviously unmute it. Okay, right here are these two are to navigate through your preset stations. This here is to navigate through any available stations, such as like a seek button. This is your source button, and this moves you from AM to FM to XM stereo. I believe this vehicle does have XM. Let's check it out. There's our XM. Station. I think it's got 2 of them, XM1 and XM2. I think, or no, just XM1. Okay, right now it's in preview mode because you got to sign up for the subscription, and you can check that out with Sirius Satellite or XM and see what their charges are. But it's ready to go. All you got to do is hook it up. Another mode that it's got, which is a source, is the auxiliary source. It's you can either press it here or hit the source button here until you get to auxiliary, and this is where you plug in your iPod, so you can listen to your iPod music or podcast right on your BOSE stereo sound system. Alright, we've got dual climate control. Right now we got both sides at 60, but I'm going to go ahead and press over here and make this say the passenger side 65, and it doesn't bother the driver. The driver can have the temperature he wants. Down here we got power adjustable pedals, and these are used mostly when you have a real tall driver or a real short driver. And what that does is not only can you slide the seat all the way up if you got a teeny driver, but if that's not enough, the pedals will also move forward to make them more comfortable. Okay, and same thing if you got a real tall guy, sliding the seat back sometimes is just not enough, and you can push the pedals forward and give him more legroom. Okay, this is for your parking sensors. This vehicle has what's called park assist or backup sensing, if you will. In case you're towing a boat or a trailer, when you put the truck in reverse and you want to back the boat into the water or the trailers into the barn or whatever, it's going to start it'll beep immediately because of the proximity. So you disable it by just pressing that. Once you put the car back in drive, this by itself will turn off, and the sensors will activate themselves. This is to disengage the traction control. Got 2 power outlets here, or cigarette lighter adapters. Okay. What else? Okay. This is a just storage area, cup holders. By the way, this is removable. You could actually put it in the front pocket here. There's a couple of slots there. You can do it here now, or you could just have them removed altogether. All right. Center console here. This is your armrest. It's in great shape. No cracks or cuts or anything like that. This is like for pens or whatever, anything you want to put up there. Nice deep storage down here, and way down there there's another cigarette lighter adapter source. Okay. Vehicle is equipped with curtain side airbags on the front post, the middle post, and there's one also on that rear post back there, and I'll show it to you when I get there. Okay, so I don't have to get up out of the car now. Okay, let's talk about the OnStar for a minute. While I do that, I'm going to pan around the leather steering wheel so you can see it's in perfect shape. Okay. If you get into a car accident and any of the airbags deploy, including these curtain side airbags, it sends a signal to the OnStar Center that you've been involved in an accident. They'll attempt to contact you through the car. If you do not respond within a reasonable amount of time, they'll send emergency vehicles to come to your aid. If you, let's say, another neat feature, if you're lost or you need to find the nearest gas station, a hotel, restaurant, all you do is press that blue OnStar button, and a live attendant will come on, and they'll give you turn-by-turn directions till you get going on your way or till you get to your destination. Another thing, if you happen to lock your keys inside your car, there's a number they provide you with. You call the number, identify yourself with your username, password, or whatever it is they use to identify you, and they can send an immediate signal to the car to get it open, which will save you a bunch of time having to call a locksmith and having to wait for a locksmith and having to pay a locksmith. So it's a pretty neat feature, and I'm sure there's other features that I'm not mentioning to you. You can check that out on onstar.com. You can get, I don't know if I said this before, but I'll repeat it, you can get 3 months of free OnStar as a free trial period. Okay, we've talked about the stereo, the air conditioning, all the pedals. Okay, we got automatic headlights, and again, these are the four-wheel drive controls. It's got 4 settings. Right now it's an automatic, which means it'll, if it senses that you need to engage in 4-wheel drive, it will for you. You can set it on 2-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive high, which means highway. You know, you can be on the highway at high speeds. 4-wheel drive low is when you're trying to pull a heavy load and you need that extra torque. Okay, and the way you move that about is you put the car in neutral, you control the wheel here, and you set it to where you want, and then you put it back in gear and you're ready to drive off. Okay, we got a full instrument panel with a fuel gauge, oil pressure, and as you can see, all the levels are perfect. The voltmeter there, and your temperature gauge right there. Okay, we also got what's called a towing haul mode. It's in case you're towing a boat or a trailer. It'll make the transmission shift differently to adjust for the extra cargo. This trim panel right here in perfect shape with no damage or cuts or tears. Okay, this is like a solid, I don't know if it's like plastic or metal. Matches perfectly to the side here. Okay, let's talk about the heated seats. Alright, you can heat just the backrest, or you can heat the entire seat. You just press it, and that's high, medium, low, and turn it off by pressing it again. Same thing for the bottom. High, medium, low, and off. This to preset these. Once you find the position that you like, you press and hold that, and it'll override whatever was recorded on there. And then you could do, say, you do one for the husband and one for the wife, or whatever. Okay, we've got, of course, power mirrors, but these particular ones are power folding mirrors, and I'll demonstrate that now. This is here's how you pick the side. You pick. You want to move the passenger side. You select the movement here. Driver's side, you select the movement there. Sorry about that. And then this is to fold them. Pretty neat feature if you're going through a car wash or a tight spot. That way you have to get out and move it. On the mirrors itself, there's a turn signal, little digital bar there. Same thing on the passenger side. And that just serves, let's say you get the stereo kind of loud or something, or you're talking on the phone and you forget you had your blinker on, you'll see it, so it'll remind you. Underneath here, let's see, yes, this vehicle is equipped with puddle lighting. And what it does is when you hit the unlock button in your car, if you happen to park in this light will come on, and it'll light below the floor, so that way you can see where you're stepping in case you parked in a dark alley or a dark spot where there's no lighting. Okay, vanity mirrors that are lit on both sides, of course. Alright, map lights. This is your home link, and this is to program your garage gate or door at your complex, and that way once you program it, it saves it and you don't ever have to have a remote with you. Okay, I think we're pretty much done with this area right here. Well, the locks, I didn't show you that, but obviously they work. Everything works on it. There's nothing that doesn't work on it. You got fog lights as well. Let's go ahead and get it turned off, and let's move on to the, by the way, there's your C-71 emblem. Right on the, this is part of the C-71 package. Anybody can put an emblem on a car, but this particular one has all the equipment of a C-71. Because it is a C-71. Okay, sorry, that sounded kind of silly. Alright, buckets in the front, a full bench in the rear, 5-passenger, and they all have an over-the-shoulder belt, including the middle row guy here. If you do not have a middle row passenger, you can pull this out here and have an armrest and cup holder. Okay, back here we got stereo controls with 2 jacks for headphones. Got AC vents back here for the rear row passengers. Another power outlet here. Cup holder that comes out. I gotta grease that up. It looks like they never opened it before, but it'll close fine. It's just that it looks like they never opened before. It needs a little greasing. Okay, back here. Looks like whoever had this vehicle definitely did not have any kids or hardly ever had rear passengers, because this here is in perfect shape. Not a single tear, cut, burn hole, or what I meant about the kids. If you have baby car seats, they put indentations in the leather and marks up. And yeah, right now I could do that, and eventually it'll just disappear. But when you have the baby car seat there for a long period of time, it'll make like permanent indentations that look pretty bad. Also, it's nice and clean back here. There's no tears or cuts, no crayon markings, no nothing. Kids love to stick their feet on this here and rest them on here, bend the slip out, or stick their large toys in here and stretch this out and it looks bad. Also, sometimes even detach it from the sides here from the extra pressure they place on this. Give you a look at the headliner so you can see that there are no stains or cuts. There's no sagging anywhere, no burn holes. Here is the curtain side airbag for the rear that I would talk to you about earlier. So we got the one here on the rear post, got the one here in the middle, and the one on the front post over there between the driver's front glass and the windshield. Okay. Rear window defroster. By the way, this glass is removable. You could take this out here. This is how you remove it here, and then finally it loosens up and you can take it out. And I think you can even store it back in behind the seat here. These seats will also lift up if you want to go into cargo mode and lift this down here. Okay. And you can store stuff down here too, by the way. And as you can see, they're independent of each other. Is what we call it's like a 70-30 or 60-40 split. Alright, this vehicle is equipped with a child lock protection. What does that mean? Well, if you want to, you can disable the inside door handle. That's in case you got kids and you don't want them to be able to open the door from the inside. Stick your key in there, turn it to the left, or you can use a screwdriver too, and that disables this inside door handle. So the only way to open this door now would be through the outside handle, okay? And to re-engage it back to normal, it's very simple. Just twist it back to the right, and this is operational now, okay? I think we're pretty much done here. I don't think there's a whole lot else to show you here. Okay, on the sides you have these pockets here that are fairly deep. Actually, you can put lots of stuff in there, and they are also lockable. Here's how you open it. Sorry. If I stick the key in here, let's see here. Anyway, it's not working right now. I don't know why, but I'm not going to shoot the video again over that. It may be that this key needs to be programmed to this because this car might have been repossession or something. I don't know. But this is very simple. All I got to do is call the locksmith, have him reprogram the key for here, and it'll only take 5 minutes. Okay, getting back to showing you the vehicle. All the tail lights and all the headlights are in perfect shape. They don't have any cracks or cuts or anything like that. They're nice and clear. They're not fogged up or anything. This vehicle is flex fuel capable. Means you can put that E85 ethanol fuel that costs about 30 or 40 cents less. Same thing here, perfect shape, no cracks, no cuts. These are the 3-piece rigid panels, okay? And they are removable. Go ahead and open this up here for a minute. Okay? They got these levers down here. You pull this out here, pull it here, and then you can lift it and remove it all the way out, okay? And they come in three, you can take them out separately, okay? They're not one piece. Get your cargo mat there. Now once you, right here, to open it here, there's no lock here, but when you lock the vehicle, let me go ahead and do that. Okay, now you can't open it here, so that's how that works. So you can put valuables in there if you wish, okay? It's a semi-dry compartment. It's whatever's in there is not going to get soaking wet, but water does seep in through the sides a little bit, so you don't want to put anything there that you don't want to get wet at all. As long as it can take a little water, is good. Okay, you get the same storage over here on the other side. You can get some jumper cables and stuff back there. I guess guy bought them to have. All right, you can have those too, of course. Nice Nice striping with the Avalanche encoded out. These are painted on stripes, by the way. Nice and sharp. Okay, again, as you see, no damage, no scratches, no hail damage, no dings or dents. Right rear door panel. Give you a look at the leather from this angle. You can see it's in great shape. Back of the front seats. Carpeting. It's a little hard to see here because we're shooting this video indoors, but there's no bleach stains or burn holes or anything like that. Give you a look at the headliner from a different angle. Okay. Let's move on to the front here, and we'll start to conclude this video. I will remind you that we're located at 3200 Northwest 37th Street, Miami, Florida. 33142 is our zip code. That we are open Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday 9 to 5, and we're always closed on Sundays. My name is George. I can be reached at 305-218-5462. Website's vehiclemax.net. You're probably already on there if you're listening to the video this far ahead. Glove box in here. Got the owner's manuals in here with all the other supplemental books for the OnStar and so on. So you're ready to go there. Don't need anything there. Alright, we're going to go ahead and move on and conclude this video. I want to go ahead and thank you for watching. Remind you that we specialize in SUVs. Got lots of Tahoes, Suburbans, Escalades, Trailblazers, and we have other types of cars too, but that's what we specialize. We also have a lot of Hummers. If you're looking for a Hummer, we got lots of H3s and H2s. We have financing available for all types of credit. So please come and visit us, and I want to go ahead and once again thank you for watching our video at vehiclemax.net.